Hello and welcome, air signs. We are getting ready to do a reading for the air signs for the end of December. Air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What's going on for you guys? While I'm shuffling the cards, let me talk to you guys about the Been There app. It is entirely a free app. It is a life coaching app. It's somebody you can talk to when you can't, come to me for advice. They are not psychics and mediums. They are just regular people, peers like you that have already been through what you're going through. It is free to download over at Apple or at Google. There are 125 different topics of life coaching that you can choose from. It might be just what you need to get you through the holiday season. Could get a little hectic and crazy, but just know that there are people out there that are willing to reach out. All right, let's see what is going on for air. Air, I think I like this. We have the Two of Wands. Air signs. You have been hoping and praying and wishing and dreaming and putting your manifestations out there and hoping for something to change. We have the Page of Cups. Page is saying, come on. Here comes the change. Pages always show up. They're kind of like the I don't know what you would call it. The guy that comes in the play in between acts that holds a little placard and says what act, next act. That's what he's saying. The plot twist. Here, get ready. Something new's coming up. Now, air, you have been hoping for somebody. We have the King of Cups. You have kind of been hoping that you could materialize I don't feel like a love interest. I feel like you're just wanting a companion, somebody to pal around with. Somebody to talk to late at night and say, hey, you'll never guess what happened. Because you're in a connection now that's not serving you. We've got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords and the King of Cups don't match. As a matter of fact, she's even looking away from him. She is the air sign. She's got that sword. Swords are air. Best way to remember that swords are air sign. For me, it was always the easiest way was the mark of Zorro. Remember Zorro? When he does that swoosh, swoosh, swoosh in the air with his sword, makes that big Z for Zorro. Kind of helps trigger that swords are air signs. Now, you as an air sign have a tendency to be up in your head a little too much, overthinking things. What if this person this? What if they that? What do you say you give it a damn try before you decide? Be open to it. You are hoping for this new connection. Be open to it when it does come. We have the Empress, and she was in reverse, and I'm going to play that as a reversal. You have felt so out of control. Like you lost your lifeline or your safety net. Air, you felt like somebody did abandon you and left you behind. But that Empress she's over top of that Queen. The Empress is the culmination of all the queens, all the attributes. And even though she's on her head, she's going to get turned around. She's in charge of the empire. And probably the emperor too, but we also have the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Yada, yada, yada. All right, let's go with the Seven of Cups first. You have not been able to iron out the chaos. You've been looking at it very clouded yourself. I'll never get through this. I'll never get all this accomplished. I can't get this finished. And you're going to carry that over through the tail end of the year, feeling a little panicky, a little overwhelmed. But for the moments that you do let it go, you're going to enjoy it. The holiday, that is. You're not going to enjoy the chaos. You'll enjoy the holiday. Those moments that you do sit and get yourself grounded, both feet flat on the floor, you will see the joys that come out of all this hubbub. Like Christmas morning when the house is all destroyed, packages everywhere, wrapping paper here and there, dogs barking. You are going to savor those little moments and go, okay, now I see it. Now I see it. That Seven is saying, look, don't be getting up in your head. But that Seven of Swords is more about a self-defeating attitude you have with yourself. You feel like you can't get anything done. You can't get anything accomplished. How come nothing ever goes right for me? All right, I have grabbed another deck. Intuitively, I'm kind of moving forward. That goes there. All right, crazy, crazy. We got the Page of Pentacles that is saying again, look, well, there's going to be a little bit of a change. I'm throwing something at you, but this change is going to bring about some financial abundance. Air, I feel like you guys were having some issues around work, and you felt like you had to leave. You felt like there was a little bit of a betrayal. Somebody, you know what, they were cutting your throat just so that they could get your position kind of thing. And that's going to change because that Page of Pentacles is saying new work is coming, new income. It's followed by the Knight of Pentacles coming in and saying the same thing. Look, it's okay to let this particular chapter fall apart. Let it go. Let it go. We've got the Queen of Wands. And that Queen definitely speaks volumes about what you can accomplish with kindness. She's got that little black cat sitting at her feet. This is also going to be a time that you air signs particularly look at the nativity scene. You know, the one they put out in the front of all the churches with it's got the infant Christ in the manger, the Holy Mother Mary, Joseph, and all of the animals. I think you're going to focus on the animals this year. Something a little different. We know all the stories about You know, Mary and her Immaculate Conception, and Joseph, trudging around with her, knowing that he's going to be scrutinized for this. But there's something about the animals this year that you're going to be looking at. You might be just donating more to animal charities. You might, you know what, go give your time to an animal charity. Donate some blankets, whatever. But I do feel that you're going to be noticing animals this year more than you have in the past. And again, we have another 7 of Swords. 2 of them validating each other's energy. I think you are going to walk away from that work position a lot more easily. This is almost like somebody pushed you to make a decision to walk out. You couldn't do it on your own. Couldn't get mad enough. Somebody ticks you off good enough. And I'll tell you, when you leave, they are going to see that you were carrying more than your fair share. All right. There you have it, air signs. I hope that resonates with you. If it does, please hit that like, subscribe, and share buttons if you would. And you know I never leave you, that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.